What sets great leaders apart? Is it their confidence, their charisma, or something deeper? Today, we'll uncover the 5 essential traits that define true leadership and how you can develop them. We often think of leaders as those with impressive titles, commanding authority, but true leadership runs far deeper. Leadership isn't about titles or authority, it's about influence, impact, and empowering others to achieve their best. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore the qualities that transform individuals into inspiring leaders, the kind of people who not only navigate challenges, but also inspire those around them to reach their full potential. Let's dive in. We've all been there, in a room with someone who just seems to it. They listen intently, understand your perspective, and respond with empathy. That's emotional intelligence in action. And it's not just a soft skill, it's a powerful tool for leadership. A study by Harvard Business Review found that 90% of top performers exhibit high emotional intelligence. Why? Because a leader with emotional intelligence creates trust and fosters stronger relationships. It's the foundation of inspiring people. Think about the leaders you admire most. Are they cold and distant, or are they approachable and understanding? Chances are they possess a high degree of emotional intelligence. They can read a room, sense the emotions of their team, and respond with compassion and understanding. This ability to connect on an emotional level is crucial, especially in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. When people feel seen and heard, they're more likely to trust their leader, and that trust translates into loyalty, dedication, and a willingness to go the extra mile. So how can you cultivate emotional intelligence in your own life? It starts with active listening. Truly listen to understand, not just to respond. Pay attention to body language, tone of voice, and the unspoken emotions behind the words. Equally important is self-reflection. Take the time to understand your own emotions, your triggers, and how you react under pressure. The more self-aware you become, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the complexities of human interaction with empathy and understanding. Remember, leadership is not about wielding power, it's about empowering others. And that journey begins with emotional intelligence. Imagine a ship setting sail without a destination in mind. It would drift aimlessly, tossed about by the currents and winds. The same is true for organizations without a clear vision. Leaders with a clear vision are 3 times more likely to inspire commitment and achieve long-term goals, according to McKinsey. Why? Because a compelling vision acts as a North Star, guiding every decision, every action, and every step of the journey. Visionary leaders don't just see where they want to go, they communicate that vision so clearly that others are excited to follow them. They paint a vivid picture of the future, a future so compelling that it ignites passion and fuels commitment in those around them. Think of Elon Musk and his vision for Tesla. He didn't just want to build another car company, he wanted to create a sustainable energy future, to transition the world to electric vehicles and renewable energy. This bold vision, clearly articulated and passionately pursued, has attracted some of the brightest minds and most dedicated employees to Tesla, propelling the company to the forefront of the electric vehicle revolution. But vision without action is just a daydream. That's where strategic thinking comes in. Leaders must be able to translate their vision into actionable steps, to break down seemingly insurmountable goals into manageable milestones. They need to analyze the competitive landscape, identify opportunities and challenges, and develop a roadmap for success. This requires a deep understanding of their industry, their market, and the needs of their customers. By combining a compelling vision with strategic thinking, leaders can chart a course for the future, inspiring their teams to achieve extraordinary things. Chapter 3: Adaptability and Resilience, Weathering the Storms of Change. We live in a world of constant change. Technology disrupts industries overnight, markets fluctuate, and unforeseen challenges arise when we least expect them. In this volatile landscape, the ability to adapt and bounce back from setbacks is not just valuable, it's essential for leadership. Research from the American Psychological Association shows that resilient leaders handle stress better and make more effective decisions under pressure. They don't crumble in the face of adversity, they rise to the occasion, adapting their strategies, reassessing their approaches, and finding new paths to success. In a world full of uncertainty, leaders must be like bamboo, strong yet flexible. They bounce back from setbacks and adapt to the unexpected. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to growth. This ability to embrace change and learn from setbacks is often cultivated through a growth mindset. Individuals with a growth mindset view challenges as opportunities for learning and development. They don't shy away from difficulties. They lean into them, seeking feedback, iterating on their approaches, and emerging stronger and wiser from each experience. Cultivating resilience is a journey, not a destination. It requires a conscious effort to reframe setbacks as learning opportunities, to embrace change as a catalyst for growth, and to develop coping mechanisms for dealing with stress and uncertainty. Remember, the most inspiring leaders are not those who have never stumbled. They are the ones who have fallen down, dusted themselves off, and emerged stronger and more determined than ever before. Chapter 4. Decisiveness and Accountability, Leading by Example. In the heat of the moment, when faced with a critical decision, some hesitate, paralyzed by the fear of making the wrong choice. True leaders, however, embrace decisiveness. They understand that inaction can be just as detrimental as the wrong action. A survey by Gallup found that employees are 4.6 times more likely to feel empowered when leaders take responsibility for outcomes. Why? Because accountability builds trust. It shows that the leader is not afraid to own their decisions, to stand by their choices, and to learn from both their successes and their failures. True leaders own their decisions, whether they succeed or fail. Accountability isn't a burden, it's a way to lead by example. They don't shift blame or make excuses. They take ownership of the outcomes, good or bad. This doesn't mean that leaders have all the answers or that they never make mistakes. On the contrary, they are acutely aware of their limitations and are not afraid to seek input from their team. However, once a decision is made, they own it. They communicate it clearly, and they rally their team to execute it effectively. Think of leaders who faced unprecedented challenges during the COVID-19 pandemic. They had to make difficult decisions with limited information, often with no precedent to guide them. Those who demonstrated decisiveness, who took responsibility for their choices and communicated transparently with their teams, were able to navigate the crisis more effectively and emerge stronger on the other side. Decisiveness and accountability go hand in hand. They are the cornerstones of trust, respect, and a culture of ownership within any organization. Chapter 5. Effective Communication, Connecting Through Clarity and Empathy. Imagine a conductor leading an orchestra without speaking, without using their baton to guide the musicians. The result would be chaos, a cacophony of sound lacking harmony or purpose. Communication is the conductor's baton, the tool that aligns the orchestra and creates a symphony of sound. Leaders who communicate effectively can improve team performance by up to 25%, according to a report by Salesforce. Effective communication is not just about conveying information. It's about inspiring action, fostering collaboration, and building a shared understanding. The best leaders aren't just great speakers, they're great listeners. They connect with people through empathy and clarity. They listen attentively to understand different perspectives, to identify concerns, and to build consensus. They're also masters of clarity. They can distill complex ideas into simple, easy-to-understand language. They use storytelling to make their messages memorable and relatable. They understand that communication is not just about transmitting information, it's about connecting with people on an emotional level. One powerful way to enhance your communication skills is through storytelling. Stories have a unique ability to capture attention, to convey emotions, and to make messages stick. When you share stories, you create a connection with your audience, making your message more relatable and memorable. Remember, effective communication is a two-way street. It requires active listening, empathy, clarity, and a genuine desire to connect with your audience. By honing your communication skills, you can inspire action, foster collaboration, and create a more engaged and productive team. Outro Leading with Purpose. Your journey starts now. Emotional intelligence, vision, resilience, decisiveness, and communication, these are the 5 pillars of great leadership. They are not innate qualities, they are skills that can be learned, developed, and honed over time. Which of these traits will you work on this week? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on personal development. Remember, leadership isn't about being in charge. It's about bringing out the best in others. It's about inspiring action, fostering collaboration, and creating a positive impact on the world around you. Your journey starts now.